Hello Code Platoon, this is Michael Boyles here, signing up for the Sierra Platoon Boot Camp. I just wanted to say a little bit about me, is I was born and raised in a beautiful place, Colorado. I believe everybody should at least visit it once as the views are amazing. You might not like living there, but it is beautiful to go visit. And a little bit more about me is some outdoor activities I've been into is bouldering. I love to boulder. That has been my brand new thing that I love to do. I'm sorry for the background as I'm just getting off a deployment because I'm still on it. So forgive me about the background. So let's get into those questions you guys had. So the first one was, tell us about a time you had to learn something new. What was it? How did you approach learning it? In hindsight, what would you do differently? When I joined the military, my AFSC was communications. This is a very large field. One of the systems that I learned was about new Harris radios, the PRC-163. These are new military-grade radios used by most pararescues today. This new digital radio has the power to communicate over vast distances and be able to bring live video from the front line to the palm of your hand. This technology was a behemoth of a device to learn. At the time, my shop had no idea how to use such a device. I took it upon myself to understand something that no one knew how to use. I started off by reading a lot of material. How to use this device. This was a great starting point for understanding what that capabilities are, but not exactly how to use it. I wasn't until I took this device outside that I was able to understand everything the device could accomplish. I have learned that my learning style is more hands-on. If I was to start over with this device, I would not start with reading, but instead spend time with the device in my hands. After getting the feel for this device, I would then start looking over the reading so that what I am reading is applying to a physical object that is in my hands. So let's go on to the next question. Why are you interested in programming? I have been interested in programming since I've been a little kid. I have always wanted to program, I've always wanted to build video games, I have always wanted to mess with computers. It has just been my lifelong dream. I have enjoyed it constantly. And as I got older, I just thought I could never do it. So before I joined the military, I was actually in the construction field. I was actually a foreman. I led other people how to do stuff. I was working about 80 hours a week. It's a long time, didn't have much time for other things, and I never thought I could. So one time, I need to improve myself. I need to do something more. So I decided to go join the military. So I joined the military, improved myself, and here I am. I've been on 2 deployments. My last deployment, my first one, I actually was like, let's go above and beyond. Harvard offers a free course, CS50. So I went, I applied, and I tried it out. And it's actually a computer programming class to where I succeeded. I got a certificate from them. I was super proud of myself. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do something I've had a dream about doing for my whole entire life. That jump-started me going into school. That jump-started me taking more classes. I am so excited to try to get the opportunity to come into Code Platoon. So I have the biggest interest in the world for programming. So that's my interest in programming. So let's go on to the last one. You guys asked me to provide a question or take one of the questions of what we learned or what we did on your guys' test. One of them I did was X's and O's, and I'll show you on this graph. So right over here, what you guys asked us is we had a whole bunch of X's, and you guys had a whole bunch of O's. You guys wanted us to tell you how you would solve trying to find if there is as many X's as there is O's. Are they the same or are they different? So if we had different ones, there would only 2, we would have 3. So what we need to do is we would need to find first variables. We would need a variable X, we need a variable Y. After we find the variables, we would then need to find a whole entire structure that would count them up. So we would probably use a for loop to count all of those up so we could find out which one's better. Then, once we're done, we would return which it is. It would either be true, yes, we have just as many X's as O's, or it would be false, we don't have as many X's as O's. So, thank you for your time.